Hi, my name is Matt, and at the end of this video, you're going to learn 3 new AI tools that are going to help you get throughout your day. I constantly suffer from not having enough time, and this is from a lack of systems, but I'll tell you one thing, I don't have a lack of tools. In fact, I have too many tools sitting back behind me. And today I'm going to be showing you some of the online and digital tools that I use as a software engineer, part-time content creator, and just a part-time guy who's trying to get more done throughout the day. So let's walk right through it, starting with a really strong one for the first one. I will start this video off by saying that all of these tools are free, as in they have a free trial or you can use them for some undisclosed amount of time. I have affiliate links to all of the tools that I'm using down below if you really like them, so please go check that out and let's just jump right into it. So the first tool that I want to bring up today is T3 Chat. T3 Chat is one of my favorite AI or LLM tools that I use to interact with a large language model. This is because you get access to all of these amazing tools for only $8 a month. It's a huge value add for anybody who uses AI or an LLM throughout their just daily work or just daily life, right? So for the free version, you have automatically access to Gemini 2.5 Flash, 2.0 Flash, GPT 4.1 Mini, and GPT 4.1 Nano. I just want to show you guys something, how impressive this is, right? So I'm going to ask an AI a pretty tough question. Let's do something funny. How can I do a speed test of how fast an AI can think? Thinking speed. Look how fast this is. It's really fast. I mean, you can compare that to ChatGPT, and I promise you it's going to take a little bit longer. T3 Chat is a tool made by Theo Brown, and this guy is a software engineer on YouTube. I'm shouting him out because he makes really great tools. I believe that this tool is honestly the best way to interact with a large language model currently, mainly because of how fast it is. It is insanely fast. Like, return me all numbers of pi. Let's see how far it goes. Okay. Nah, give me all of them. Nah, give me all you got. Let's see. First 1,000 digits of pi. Oh, wait, it's taking some time to think. Uh-oh. Maybe I'm cooked. Maybe instead of using Gemini, we could switch this out to, if I pause this here, switch this out to 4.1 Mini, generate me, oh my god, I can't spell, me as many values of pi as you can. Okay. I guess the AI doesn't like that. That's okay. Who cares? I'm just messing around with it. Either way, I just want to show you, look, you just get access to so many things for so cheap. You don't have to jump from DeepSeek to Claude to O4 Mini to like everything is just included in this app. Also, GPT image gen is included in this. I have a premium subscription to this, and this sort of stuff works. Let me see if I can actually pull that up right now. Please generate me an image of a YouTuber in his room reviewing an AI product with orange highlights and a wavy aesthetic. Let's see how long this takes. Image gen, I think, is the same amount of time as it always is. I don't think you really speed up the process all too much. But again, the way that you can just get access to all of these tools for super cheap, literally pick anything. You can upload files, you can search the web, you can do a ton of things within this tool. And again, for the first 10 or so interactions that you have with it, they're completely free. Okay, here we go. Whoa, look, it's me, guys. That's crazy. It literally looks just like me. Power of AI. All right, let's get back to it. Let me show you the next tool that I want to bring up. This really simply is something that honestly I believe everybody is going to be using eventually, but it is NAN, and damn, bro. This entire toolkit, everything in it is literally so awesome. Essentially what I did was I created a way to post everything across my social media just using a AI agent. And agentic AI, and this is like, I'm trying to be as short as I possibly can, is AI that allows you to tell it what to do, and it can take information from like real-time environments and actually make decisions based upon that, right? So this right now is just a workflow, mainly because like I'm the one who's feeding the information, and like there's no AI agent making a decision, but it's really powerful because what it allows me to do is it allows me to essentially set up all of my posting across all social media and just get it out super easily when I don't want to have to jump from YouTube to Instagram to TikTok, right? This is just a tool that I've been messing around with. It's really, really awesome. In the next 10 years, like this is exactly what's going to be used. There's going to be no such thing as like a customer representative office. Like those jobs are going away. It's going to be all replaced by AI. I'm going to leave without saying. This uses like SQL and like a bunch of other stuff, but I want to show you guys something here too. I've been working on this for this past weekend, and essentially what it is a way for YouTubers, content creators, and anybody who gets sponsorship deals to check their inbox, find and categorize the sponsorship deal that they're getting, and then create like a decision about it, right? I am pulling from my email and I am allowing a AI agent to make a decision based on the environment that I'm giving it. I'm saying, hey, from your thinking, from the processing of a large language model, ChatGPT, can you actually make a decision and say whether or not this is a sponsored opportunity? And yes, it is a sponsorship opportunity. I mean, it's still a test. Like obviously it can't decide whether something's like completely real or completely not, but it's able to actually go through the workflow and go and have this entire setup where it's going to create an email draft for you. And I can literally pull up that email draft that I've been working on. And I mean, look, this is something that's actually legit. It makes a draft for me. I did not write this draft. This was straight from end to end. It is insane how powerful this tool is. And I truly believe it's going to be the future of customer representatives, cold outreach, anything and everything that requires monotonous human reach out is going to be replaced by this tool in the future. Not all of it, of course, but most of it, I would say, because it's just so much cheaper and you don't have to worry about people, being people essentially. You can just automate an entire process and an entire industry almost with these AI tools, which kind of sucks, but is kind of cool at the same time if you are one of the people who hopes to be on the side of the business, not the consumer, right? As a consumer, you'd be like, okay, I'm going to talk to less people on the phone. I'm going to get less good service. But from the business side, it's like, okay, now I can reach more leads. I can get my services out to more people. I can grow. And like that balance is kind of something I've been struggling with a little bit, but we're figuring it out. The future is now and we are learning. Okay. Now I'm going to show my third and one of my most favorite tools. So remember that NAN thing I showed over here, content automation workflow. So this tool actually works off the back end of this thing called Blotato. Blotato right over here is something that isn't just this. Create viral posts and faceless videos. Yes, you can make videos like this and you can create content like this, like, pandas climbing and things running around and stuff like that. But that's not really the style and the thing that I make, right? So this lady, Sabrina Romanov, she is awesome. She makes free AI education, also had a startup at one point and also made a bunch of content about it. I have an ebook about all of this technology and everything in here down in the description down below if you want to check it out. But here's the thing. This entire platform allows you to recontextualize and repurpose existing content that you have and create new posts out of it. And as a content creator, this is extremely valuable because being able to take an idea that already succeeded and build something on top of that or repurpose that already good idea is super difficult. And having a tool like this to actually break down the parts that succeeded and maybe like extract some wisdom, make another post about it, and make sure that you're like focusing and like staying on the topic and staying on that trend is like super difficult. And I believe that having a tool like this is just going to actually make it so much easier to just do content and just create content, right? I want you guys to look at this thing here. So this is something that I use a little bit. It's the Alex Hormozi $100 million offer. Essentially what this does is it takes a video or any sort of content, any sort of blog, anything that you put into it, and it recontextualizes it as if Alex Hormozi was talking about it. And if I go here, right, this is the prompt. So this is literally taking word for word Alex Hormozi, maybe not word for word his book, but this is from his just context from his videos and things like that. And it's just okay, how can you sound like Alex Hormozi, or how can you create value like Alex Hormozi and actually post and sound like him, right? So it's how can you make a tweet like Alex Hormozi? This is how you do it. You take his existing Twitter post, you take existing content that is already out there, your own content. I only use my own content. And you repurpose it and make it in the tone and context of people who are already succeeding. And guys, you may be saying, oh, wow, you're stealing. This is terrible. How could you do this? You don't understand. These people already do the same exact thing. If you go to Instagram right now, and if I go to Alex Hormozi's page right now, do you think this guy cares if he's using some sort of AI tool that takes an art style from somebody else? Obviously, it's not good, right? You would feel pissed off if you're the artist who made it. But the most like the people, I think something that I struggle with and I never really understood was just like how powerful AI can be and how like people how much people don't care. Guys, do you remember when people hated AI generated imagery and then everybody has a Studio Ghibli wallpaper and profile picture now? What happened with people saying, "Oh dude, AI is the worst. Oh yeah, dude, it's the worst." Okay, but now you can have a Studio Ghibli profile picture and now you're okay with it? Like, I think people's sentiment is really fickle. And at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is that you're winning. People like Alex Hormozy, people like Ali Abdaal, all these creators, all these people who are at the top, they will use the best tools and use the best platforms in order to succeed. And that doesn't matter. Obviously, they want to be respectful. They don't want to like steal and stuff like that. But like this is not stealing because they had to spend the time prompting, getting the AI to actually generate this image of Alex and like fix all this stuff and stuff like that. But like, this probably would have taken an artist multiple hours to do. You have multiple interns or a team of people just generating AI images like this. And now you can have an entire art post with now 33,000 likes of a guy just talking and repurposing content that already exists. Do you think Alex Hormozy re-recorded this video for this Instagram reel? No shot. There's not a chance. In fact, I don't think he re-recorded anything specifically for this Instagram. This is all of these videos, everything here, this image right here, right? Hot take. It's just like, obviously he probably has original ideas. He posted on his thing, but what I'm trying to say is, like, this is a clip from a podcast that he went to. He didn't even record himself. He has everything and all of his tools and everything that he can use on his own, but he uses other people's podcasts as his own content. And I mean, like, this is from the Carrot podcast. Like, everything and anything, like, look, come on. Do you think he drew that? No. This is the new format of creating, right? This is if you are a busy person, if you are somebody who doesn't have enough time in their day, this is how you succeed. You use leverage, and AI is leverage. These tools, these things, everything that I just showed you, Blotato, NAN, T3 chat, everything in here is how you are going to succeed. And okay, now that I'm out of my heated debate with myself staring at the camera, I'm going to talk about my favorite tool, Excalidraw. So this is the secret tool. Excalidraw, like, kind of separating myself from all of that AI stuff. This is a great tool for, writing and having information on screen. I mean, there's a ton you can do with it. I really believe that is the best drawing platform. Honestly, so how do I change this? Dark mode, yes. Thank you, Jesus. If there's a web app, you can save and share all the Excalidraw things you're having, and like, it's very, very powerful. I mean, I also love the pen tool. Like, oh my God, this is the most satisfying, best tool on the internet. I personally run Obsidian on my computer. I don't pay for the $5 a month, whatever, because I can't sync my files at work. Honestly, I really prefer this compared to Notion, but I figured out a hack. I'm going to use, I mean, Notion is cool, but I really don't know how to use that well. I haven't spent enough time with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to embed the links from this. So you can share it. You can live collaborate on it. You can share this to Notion, and then people can use it. And that would be cool. And again, a ton of YouTubers also use this tool. So I think Theo, this is the tool that those people use. Check out Excalidraw. Yeah, it's great. Okay, so now the last thing I wanted to talk about is just like, how do you learn about these tools? Listen, like, it is very difficult to keep up with everything. There's a new tool being created every single day, and there's like almost like you feel like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing, and then you just go down, but then it's like, oh, I learned something new, and then you go down. But like, this is learning. I don't think people understand that like you will just continuously get better, the more tools and the more things that you do. So am I an expert at any of these tools? I don't think I am. I think that if you are using a tool for the first time, the more important thing is that you're learning, right? Like with anything in life, I know that I have a lot of time to learn the tools and to use them to their best advantage. But I'm not like relying on a new tool every single time or every single day to get something done. I already have systems in place, but I'm using these new tools as leverage to get more things out, right? So like for that potato, right, I can like individually, this is me, I can post every single day across my socials. Oh, that sucks. Let me rewrite that. So I can post socials super easily. Like I mean, I have been doing it before. Like I did it for like almost like a couple of months or like half a year, on my own, just spending the time. But like this is time wasted because it's a repetitive task. If you can get rid of repetitive tasks, like I promise you, you will be much happier. Me being happy. If you do something multiple times and you get to a level where you are good enough to get results and analyze results, which is something that I'm struggling with, if anybody knows any way to figure that out, then you will succeed. If you focus too much on the tool and not about the getting stuff done, instead of winning, you go down here and you just learn how to use a bunch of tools. And listen, I've been here before, right? This is like a pit of despair almost, because it's like I've wasted so many hours and time figuring out some new tool, figuring out something that I think I'm gonna be using for the rest of my life, and it just doesn't work out. You have to like gauge kind of the value and the amount of time that you're gonna save with every single tool or every single new thing that you use, because it is an investment every single time you use it. So I'm not gonna spend a ton of time learning some, like, I don't know, weird framework or something that nobody's ever heard. I'm not gonna spend my time learning Ada, even though like yeah, it might be useful one day, but like it's not gonna really help me in finishing or accomplishing any of my goals as a business. And like I could spend my time learning about Ada and learning about all these super old frameworks and like old tools that people have been using as like, oh yeah, it's a foundation, I need to know it. But I don't need to, because I already have things that work enough. I'm focusing on the winning part. I'm focusing on getting stuff done part up, not the learning how to use tools part up. I mean, it's obviously a balance, because you need to both spend time getting stuff done, learning new tools, and winning, right? But I think it's better to invest a lot of time up front just learning the tutorials, learning the easy stuff for a tool or two tools that you actually really like, and you're going to commit to yourself that you're going to learn. And then if you see that there's a lot of things wrong with it, or that you can't use it, like Adobe, like, Premiere. Right now, I really want to switch to DaVinci Resolve, but I have an Adobe subscription that my friend is letting me borrow. Thank you. And it's just going to take a lot of time for me to hop off to DaVinci, and the results that I'm getting are the same. So instead of relearning DaVinci and spending all this time just using DaVinci, I'm just going to keep using Adobe until I lose my subscription, and then I'll start learning it, right? I don't know if this is a good way to think about it. For me, that's just how I do it. If it works, and it's working for me, sure, just keep using it. But if I do find something that I think will actually add a ton of value to me, like that T3 chat, being able to communicate with like a bunch of different chatbots, I'm obviously going to spend and invest more time learning that. So yeah, that's essentially the video. Though those are 4 AI tools. Excel really is an AI, but those are 4 tools that I've used in order to help me get throughout my day and help me improve as an engineer and as a person in general. All of these are really cool. I definitely recommend that you use them. And yeah, let me know if you guys like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'm really sick right now, if you couldn't tell, and I'm sorry about the quality of the videos these past few weeks, but we're getting up there, we're getting better, we're posting consistently, and that's what matters. So if you like content about self-improvement, engineering, productivity, anything like that, please leave a follow, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace.